I found there are 4 reasons most people on the planet are never going to live out their full purpose. Think about it. Why should you spend 80% or more of your life doing something that feels disconnected from your purpose? But for most people, that's their journey. It's this miserable life, getting up, going to work, clocking in, and as soon as I clock out, maybe then I could do something meaningful with my life. But it doesn't have to be that way. It's taken me over 2 decades, or 2 Harvard degrees, 2 million participants in over 30 countries in 6 languages. And I'm going to tell you some amazing stories that just happened today. I can't wait to share with you. And I'm going to share with you these 4 reasons and how to avoid them as well in your life. Number 1, most people don't realize what they have, what you have been given. Both the beautiful days and the painful days have made up who you are. And that might be the very thing you are here on this planet to help solve for other people. Don't hold that in. Don't keep that to yourself. There's an exercise we do called the chapters of your life, and we spend a lot of time looking back at the journey, at all those moments, those pivotal moments that have brought you here, that have brought you to here today. What have you been given? Both all your education, your family, your experience. What has made you who you are? And how has that equipped and prepared you to help others? And that's the second. The second thing is they don't realize who they have. You live out your dream by helping other people live out their dream. It doesn't happen in a silo. It doesn't happen alone. It's the opposite of isolation. You go to the book of Genesis and you see the creation story, and you see after all the creation and of everything's made and all the man, everything is good, everything is good, everything is good. And then it's not good for man to be alone. And that's not just talking about marriage. This is the principle of it's not good for humans to be alone. We're built to serve one another. We're built to work together. And that's the beautiful thing about business. Just yesterday, I was talking with someone. We're working on a venture to spread across the United States. It's a multi-million-dollar venture. It's so exciting. But this female entrepreneur, she said, I have children, I have family, I got so much going on. I really, really want to do this, but I can't do it alone. And I said, that's the beautiful part about business, is it forces us to work together. It forces us to get outside of our bubbles and interact with each other. What a beautiful system. What a beautiful thing for God to look down at his kids working together, helping each other on this journey. And we're so interdependent that the only way we can create something together that's more valuable, that helps more people, is we have to work together. It's not going to happen in a silo. And I want you to realize you have more people on your journey. As you reflect on your journey, the ones that are here to help you, they're cheering for you. They're saying, don't stop, don't give up. And sometimes we listen to the voices and we get all of these signals coming into us saying, you can't, you're not good enough, nobody wants this, why are you even trying? Just get back in line, get back in your cubicle, and don't ask too many questions. But there's something more. You have more than you realize, and you need to realize who you have. The people that are a gift in your life are the people who are going to help you to the next level. And the number 3 reason why people are not going to live out their purpose, the majority of people, is because they don't experiment. They freeze up when it comes time to try things, because there's this big F word, the fear of failure. The fear of failure. And let me just tell you right now, let's get this cleared up. There is no such thing as failure. Failure is just a made up idea that we have. Failure is not the opposite of success. Failure is not the opposite of success. There is no such thing as failure. There's only learning. When a baby starts to walk and that baby takes a couple steps and falls down and trips, do you look and laugh and point at that baby and say, ha ha, they're failing to walk? No, you don't say they're failing to walk. You say they're learning to walk. And for some reason, we're born with this. It's built into us. And as we get older and these other voices and these other miserable people living in their rat race and their hamster wheel are telling you it can't be done, it's too hard. And we start thinking, oh, I'm going to fail. What will other people think? I get so concerned. And instead of taking that action to live out my purpose, I let that hold me back. But we talk about going in with a humble curiosity to learn. Humble curiosity. I don't have all the answers. I have been given more than I realize, and there's something I need to do with it. There are people I need to serve with it, and I need to go out and test. Now, I need to know that the first year, it's not going to work exactly like I thought. I have to be prepared to spend some time getting to that level so that I can learn. And the faster you can do that, the better off you're going to be. So the longer you hold back and say, oh, I'm afraid to experiment and to try and to learn, it's so scary, the more painful you're making it on yourself. And all the people just cheering for you, saying, don't stop, we need you. You may be the person that has the solution to my need. And that's the fourth reason. The fourth reason is the most selfish and painful and sad reason. Think about this for a second. Why? Try to think of a business that is selfish. I challenge you to think of a business that is purely about one person just keeping it into themselves and being selfish. You cannot think of a business plan. I've tested this around the world with all of our participants. I've worked in over 30 countries, and I've asked in these places, test me, come up with a selfish business plan that's purely just about me. And you think, well, I want to be an entrepreneur so I can go live on an island so I can be by myself. No, that's not the dream. And there would be no one else there to help you if you're all by yourself. You cannot do it by yourself. And there is no business that is purely selfish. It's about serving other people and solving problems for other people. That's how we view entrepreneurship. Yes, the money is great. They're little units, like made up units that we say thank you. Think about it. We say thank you for these units and we pay in units. It's just saying thank you for serving me. Thank you for helping meet this need in my life. And so the fourth reason that most people are not going to live out their purpose is they don't share. They don't share with other people. They keep it to themselves. They hold it inside. And that's the worst thing you can do. So today I challenge you to realize you have more than you realize. You have more people than you realize cheering for you, and people you haven't even met yet that are cheering for you. All these people on the wall, when I made that scary jump from the golden handcuffs, oh, everything was so soft and warm and comfortable. And I made this crazy, ridiculous jump and I fought it on the way down. This is scary. But if I had seen these people cheering for me, say, don't stop, don't quit, don't give up, it would have been a lot easier. I want you to imagine all those people cheering for you today. I want you to feel comfortable experimenting, relieve the pressure of failure, surround yourself with supportive people that say, I'm going to keep cheering for you. We're going to get through this together. This is great. Let's keep going. It's going to be painful for a little bit, but it's going to be worth it in the end. And in fact, this is the least risky thing you can do. We'll talk about that in another session. I don't have time. I don't have time to get into all that. Man, that's a good thing we're going to talk about. And for share, always be pitching, always be telling the story, because really that's what it's all about. It's you and the who, and it no longer becomes about just my story. And I went and got this job and then I died one day. It's about this beautiful story of the people that you're doing this journey with, and all the twists and the turns and the plot twists and the learning that's going to happen together. That's how you're going to live out your purpose. You live out your purpose by helping other people live out their purpose.